Hey friends, welcome back to Second Bloom Studios. This is a place where we women of a certain age, 55 and older, we like to get together and talk painting and talk art and creativity and starting over in a really good way. A lot of us, myself, went through a divorce last year, so things are different for me, but in a good way. And I don't know about you, but you might have some things that you're switching around in your life, so good for you. And I'm glad you're here. Today I'm gonna keep painting on this painting. I've got some other videos kind of leading up to this. And I actually did a painting day without recording it. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I got all this lovely, these light greens in here. I got the shadows worked out. I got some of the trunks more worked out. And today I think I'm going to put the blue sky in just because that's kind of easy and it helps me to get the values settled once the lightest light is in there. So I'm glad you're here, and I hope that you want to hang out with me, and I'll chat with you a little bit while I'm painting. Anyway, I'm just going to go ahead and bring this in a little bit closer so you can see. I don't know if you can see that, but there is a lot more done compared to the other day. Let's see, it's all starting to come together a little bit better. So what I'm going to do is mix up some blue, and over here is my palette, but I don't mix my blues on that palette because, as you see, it's full of color everywhere, and I like my sky blues to be pure and pretty and not dirty. So I'm gonna do it on this little disposable palette because it's nice and clean and it doesn't have crap all over it. So as you'll see, it'll make a nice blue. And most of this paint up here I think is dry because it's been a day or so. Yeah, a day or so since I painted. So they're kind of dry, maybe not all the way, but shouldn't mix too bad. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this before I get started. And I'm gonna get some white. I've got my handy dandy U-Trek titanium white here, big container of it. I actually have a lot of this. And I use a lot of white in my sky, so it squeeze out a good bunch. Oh, you know what? I just realized, oops, sorry. I realized I don't have my microphone on, so I'm going to stop this and put some. Okay, I'm back. I forgot to put my microphone on. That was really dumb and a rookie mistake, but I'm new at this. I'm just learning, so I don't know all of the rules, or I don't remember all the rules every time, but I'm trying. So I'm going to put this on. You hear me, Saba? Okay, how's that? That's good. All right, so back to painting. I am going to get some of this handy dandy ultramarine blue off of my palette and put it over here, and maybe a bit of phthalo, which hasn't been used in a while, so we kind of gotta dig in here and get some out. Some phthalo, and see how that works. Get my white out, add some blue to it. I don't want it too dark. It gets dark really fast, so I shouldn't put so much in. I'll add some more white. Are you there? Can you see me? Yeah. Move this over. Made a mistake there. I don't want to get that on there. A little bit of phthalo in there because phthalo has a nice, it's a little more blue-greeny color than just cold blue, which is kind of what ultramarine is. It's a pretty, I think, cold blue, and the phthalo is kind of a warmer blue. So I'm going to get out a little bit more white because I don't want it that blue. Okay. Are you still there? I'm so sorry. I'm out of the frame. Okay, there we go. So I'll show you. I got some blues going on here. Got some more white to add over here. Get some of this and mix it in a lighter blue. And maybe even some cerulean. I can find the cerulean. Here we go. Cerulean blue hue. solid. There, a little bit of cerulean. Okay. Oh, here comes the sun from my skylight, just in time to mess up all the lighting. Yeah, it's still way too blue. Still way too blue. So I'm going to get this knife a little bit. Get a nice big pile. I always make too much blue because it takes me a while to get the blue I want, but that's all right. I always end up using it on something. So, wipe that off. Some more white in here. There, that's getting better. Yeah, that's good blue. All right, so now I gotta pick out a good brush for this. I have a nice flat brush, flat four bristle brush. I think that's about a 4. So I'm gonna go with that. I'll get some big strokes in there. And let's see, I want to do this, but I don't want to be in front of the camera. Get in the way. So, oh, you know what I need? Okay. Glasses. I can't see without them. Okay. Well, I can see, but you know, better. All right. Now get blues laid down. Brown in there. I hate when my color gets mixed into my blue. I like it when it's nice and pretty and pure, you know, as much as possible. Alright. So what are you guys working on? You have something fun that you're planning on doing as a project? Something that you're going to create in this beautiful time of your life that we're all enjoying. Put a spot up there. I don't want you there. Okay. How's this working? Can you see? I hope so. So, this is all pretty standard stuff. I'm just painting around the greens as best I can and hoping the sky to pop out here. So, keep some brush marks that were from the greens underneath still loose and brushy. Okay, I'm going to get a little bit more oleo gel in there so that it can be a little less thick. It's really, really thick. There. And probably, as I get into this, because this blue isn't all that fun to watch me do, I will probably go in and put this on a little bit fast forward perhaps, so you can get through this faster if you want to see how it progresses, but also have it take a little less time. Oh, and I do have some greens in here mixing into my blue, which happens. And I can also touch it up later with, you know, a little bit of fixes if there's too much green smearing in there. I like that word, smearing. I just made that up. Because, you know, when you're old, you can do that. You can just say what you want. Because, you know, screw you. You don't like what I say? That's life. I'm old. I can say what I want. And you can too. You can say it. And hopefully it's good. We want to keep it on the good side. But we don't have to put up with shit either, right? Because we've been around a while. We know better. And so here we are. Just doing our thing. Working the stuff we like to do. And it all just come on out. We don't have to be super special or super picky. I actually like when things look a little messy and a little not perfect. Gives it more interest in my mind. Some people paint so photographically perfect representation, which is very nice. Takes a long time. Tighten stuff up that much. Then you can do it that way. You don't have to, though. You can do it any way you like. Just had the Yellow Submarine song in my head. We all live in a yellow submarine. Yep, those were the days. Let's just think about fun things. To just make light of ourselves and enjoy the world and not be too horribly serious, right? We can still do that. We can still not be too horribly serious in our world. Branch there, going to this guy to be in front of my branch. I want it to be behind. Okay. And you're probably thinking, why does she have such a big brush for those little tiny spots? Well, because if I used a little brush, then it would start to get real nitpicky and really perfect and all of that. And if I use this big old bulky ass brush, it stays loose. And there's more energy in that, and I like that. So I'm just going to keep with it and do my best to, you know, keep them in the spots they're supposed to be, and not going too much out of the way in the places I don't want it. But you see, I also like some of this burnt sienna underneath to show through. It sort of gives it a nice little glowiness. Now, let me look and see, because there might be spots that need to still stay green. So that's blue, that's blue. So there's blue down here. So I could always have made this more green, but then it gets so, what do you say? It looks all blocky and chunky, and like there's no, the trees look thick and they don't have bird holes. That's what they call them. Sky holes and bird holes where, you know, the little light comes through and helps it to look more realistic. It looks like there's a sky back there behind it and it's poking through. And that happens. And I'm thinking there's some sky in here. Go. Let's go in there and tidying. Okay, I'm going to set this down. My brush holder is off screen, sorry. And I'm going to take this and clean up a little bit of this. And I can always go back over some of these with browns if I need to. Alright, did I get any other spots I need to see? Okay, my brush. Alright, how's it looking? Seems like it's that sky? Yeah, it's looking good. Alright. So if you're here because you heard that this is a fun place for us women, changing our life around and making it better at a later time in life, figuring out what we want to do and how we want to be and what the process for that might look like. You're here for that. Or maybe you're just here to watch painting. Or maybe you're not even watching and the TV's just on. I don't know. You watch TV on YouTube? I do it all the time. I do all the time. So many things. I have learned to do so many things on YouTube. I can't tell you. You can learn anything. I've done, you name it. I actually, during COVID, I bought a Ford Transit van and I built the whole thing out, which I should post that video. It's old, but I should post it here anyway. I did the whole thing. Well, okay. Heavy moving and stuff, I got help from my son and my husband and things like that. But, you know, I learned how to do the electrical. I put the solar panels on the top. I did all those things. And I was so proud of myself because, you know, I'm crafty, but I've never done electrical stuff or plumbing or, you know, and I made the, you know, I made the platform for the bed. I put a cabinet in for the sink. It was really pretty. I did a good job, I have to say. Anyway, sorry, I'm getting off track, but you know, I want to talk to you guys because this is what we do. We talk and we catch up. So if you have something that you're working on or that you did and you're really proud of it, you write that. You write that down there in the comments so we can all clap for you and learn what you did, and maybe it will inspire us to do some of those things too. Because damn it, we're not dead. We can do all kinds of things. We can do whatever we damn well want to. So sorry, didn't mean to get blue there. I mean, you know, in language. But, right, we can do it. So here we are, still painting. Getting through with this blue part. Hello, sky. You're up here in this corner too. Yes, you are. Alright, I'm getting a little bit tacky. I only got a little bit of a touch of Gamsol in there, so it's a little bit less thick. There we go. Let's put some of that in there and see what happens. Just a touch. Put that over there. I don't want you to fall over. Okay, here we go. I should make a video of some of the other landscapes I did recently. I can just maybe do a slideshow of them or something, because they're similar along the lines of this piece, and they turned out really nicely. But I didn't videotape it. Darn it, I should have, but I wasn't quite there yet. I really wasn't thinking about that part. So let me step back, have a look. Where are we? How is that looking? Trees, that, no light down there. Okay, I think. Okay, how's that? That was a little bit too big. Alright, I'm just gonna leave that. Good. Okay, so I'm gonna stop with the sky right now. I'm gonna stop the camera because I need to go make some lunch. It's 1 o'clock here and I haven't eaten yet. I'm doing this new thing where have you ever heard of an OMAD diet? It's 1 meal a day. I started doing that a while back and it's kind of working. I have a lot more energy and anyway, we'll talk about that in another video, but it's kind of interesting and it's kind of intriguing and you might want to know. Okay, I'm back. I did some painting off screen, but I'm going to show you the final piece. I think it's done. So here we are, the original, and here is the actual piece. So you can kind of see what the blue's in, got all the highlights and the shadows. Anyway, I'm going to hang it back here so you can kind of see how it turned out. I'll put one on the screen that isn't part of the video at the end so you can sort of have a better look. So it's all done. Moving on to another one soon. And do some more painting and chatting. Thank you so much if you hung in here till the end to see how it turned out. I really appreciate your keeping me company. Thank you so much. Love you, and we'll see you in the next one. Thank you.